If you don't use today's lentil trick, you're making a mistake. Take a look, because not everyone adds this simple ingredient that totally changes them and makes them so much better. For today's recipe, we need 300 grams of lentils, about a third of a package. You can add them washed just as they are, but I like to soak them because they turn out softer. So if you have time, leave them soaking for a few hours. They'll absorb the moisture and end up just like this. You can even do this the night before. On the other hand, we take a leek and chop it up well. The easiest way is to do it like this. You cut some strips and then chop the strips all at once. That way you make little cubes, small ones, very, very quickly. I'm also going to use a chorizo, which I cut into fairly thick slices. And then the magic and surprise ingredient is bacon. 100 grams cut like this. Little slices, see? What I do is stack all the slices on top of each other and chop them all at once. This way I get very, very thin strips that distribute the flavor very efficiently. What I do now is take a good pot, add a splash of tasty oil, and saute the leek and garlic we just prepared, because now we almost have all the ingredients ready. What I do is set it over medium or medium-high heat and stir it from time to time until I notice it starts to brown. So just a few minutes and paying a little attention. Once it's golden, we add both the bacon and the chorizo, and we're going to cook them a bit. We want them to release their fat, so we stir from time to time and let everything keep cooking. A sofrito is being made, a magic, a little sauce, call it whatever you want, but it's spectacular. Look at that color. It's turning into this marvel. Don't worry, this only takes a few minutes. Once you have all the sauce ready, you add the lentils we had from before. We're going to give them a stir. Stir it so everything mixes well, and we're also going to add water until it's covered. If you can have it hot, even better, because the stew will finish a little sooner. If you don't have hot water, cold water will work too. The key is to add enough to cover it generously and then keep an eye on it, because if it runs low on water, you can add more without any problem. The important thing is to mix and add salt to your personal taste. And cover it, then wait for everything to come to a gentle boil and let it cook like that for 25 to 30 minutes. So let's wait those few minutes. Once it looks like this and starts to boil, then you stir it and let it cook for 30 minutes. If you notice you're running low on water, like I am right now, just add a little more and keep cooking without any problem. After 25 or 30 minutes, add a couple of broken potatoes. That is, don't cut them, stick the knife in and break them apart, so they release their juice or starch and make the sauce for the potatoes better. This step is optional, but I recommend it because it gives a really, really nice touch. Cook for another 25 minutes and your lentils will be ready. Look at this amazing pot we've made in just a moment, with very little effort and a result that's truly top-notch. A classic grandma recipe, but now it's made in the 21st century in your own home. What more could you ask for? Look at how amazing this looks. An incredible spoon dish with that fantastic sauce, just the right touches, and you always want seconds. Look at how good it looks. Look at how good it looks. I'm going to take spoonful after spoonful. Delicious. How wonderful. I love spoon dishes. And you, I'm sure you have a favorite spoon dish. Tell me about it down below in the comments and we'll all get ideas from each other.